evening, everybody. This is Rob Johnson with the Stragan Media Network, coming to you from Louisville Leopard Stadium, as we have a special treat for you tonight. Lady Leopard Soccer, Kick for the Cure. I'm super excited about this tonight, as we are kicking off Lady Leopard Soccer, kicking off Kick for the Cure. Actually, the boys kind of kicked it off this morning, as they had the game won this morning, and Brooke Heron and I were actually able to do the first game as the boys soccer team won this morning, powered by 2 goals by our Carrabba's player of the game, Brady Anderson. I'm joined on the mic tonight with Brooke Heron. What's up, Brooke?
Thank you. Glad to be back here. Got a little break in between the games. Hopefully the girls can come out with a dub.
Oh, yeah. We'd love that. Make it a perfect day today, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we're cruising along. We're getting ready for some presentations here tonight. So we're going to take a step back, let the pregame festivities happen, and then we'll be back with you here in just a few minutes. This is the Stragan Media Network.
We are fortunate to have a beautiful day and are held to be here and play soccer. We want to thank DJ Snack Shack for joining us and continuing their efforts to raise awareness and money to fight childhood cancer. DJ lives on in our hearts and on the field each and every time we play. We want to take this opportunity to raise awareness of childhood cancer, which has greatly affected this community. 43 children in the U.S. are diagnosed with cancer every day. Today, we are here to support someone very special. Jalia is a 6th grader here at Louisville Middle School. She enjoys cheer and art and spending time with her family and friends. Recently, Jalia has been diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. With everyone's help and prayers, Jalia and her family are ready to win this fight. At this time, we want to honor Jalia and all those we love that have battled with cancer. Please stand and hold up your signs as we observe a moment of silence. Thank you to all those that helped make this day possible. We will draw 50-50 later in the game, and we'll draw for raffle baskets just after halftime in the girls' game.
Thanks for all your support coming out here tonight. Let's make this a great event.
Just kind of letting you know as we go through the ceremonies, Jalea Jones, a 12-year-old middle school student from Louisville, she has been diagnosed with cancer. She actually escorted the team out tonight. Her family and supporters are here. The folks from DJ's Snack Shack which DJ, their son, lost his battle with cancer. So he's out, their family's here to support this event. Actually, he has his truck here tonight, which they do give back to the battle against cancer. But they're doing a presentation. Unfortunately, it's tucked down under here. Let me see if I can get it down there, but they're all facing against the fence here. But if you're not here, you should be. We have a great presentation here.
So remember, there will be a 50-50
And,
later in the game.
So forth.
Baskets just after halftime of the girls' game. I'll be announcing this later, but there will be a halftime event that shoot for a shirt. So all the high school and younger kids want to take part in that. Make sure they meet down by the end zone before halftime.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Good evening, soccer fans. Tonight's contest between the Louisville Leopards and the McKinley Red Dragons. Louisville High School encourages promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Please, no profanity, use of foul, abusive, or obscene language of any kind will not be tolerated, and grounds for immediate removal from the site. Now let's meet our players for this evening. Introducing our visitors, the Niles Dragons Reserve. We have number 1, Grace Coroneri. Injured list, number 7, Emma Merlo. Number 9, Haley Binion. Also injured, we have number 15, Carrington Stanford. And number 16, Katie Zook. Number 25, Bree Buxing. Number 26, Annalise Buxing. And the starters for this evening. Number 2, Angel Guerrero. Number 3, Natalia Tate. Number 4, Callie Rogers. Number 5, Captain Katie Heinzelman. Number 6, Taylor Bickerstaff. Number 8, Gianna Wagner. Number 10, Captain Ceci Shesko. Number 12, Lucia DeLuca. Number 13, Maddie Yost. Number 14, Ava Ferry. And number 19, Brooke Money. Head coach Scott McMillan. Number 19, Mazzy Miller. Number 14, Ava Heckman. Number 20, Olivia Lewis. Number 17, Elisa Lingol. Number 4, Violet Lab. Number 7, Lily Lab. Number 2, Madly Manley. Number 5, Olivia Youngin. Number 21, Riley Sales. Number 15, Ashley Yarian. 0, reserve goal, Tristan Engine. Number 24, Haley Folk. Number 26, Peyton Novacell. Number 23, Carolina Bell. An injured reserve, Peyton Sheldon. And now, the starters for this evening. Number 18, Paige Folk. Number 6, Micaiah Sales. Number 13, Reagan Beery. Number 9, Peyton Allen. Number 12, Sydney Sheldon. Off a little bit on the numbers here. Number 12, Reese Klein. Number 1, Audrey Mercier. Number 3, Lola Lucas. Number 10, Sammy Beatty. Number 16, Lisa Schilling. Number 25, Reese Riley. Number 8, Sydney Sheldon. Now please stand, remove your hats, and sing the national anthem.
All right, Leopard fans, that's the pregame ceremonies. Jaleel Jones out there with our ladies soccer players. Nice presentation there. Also wanted to just kind of go over the start of the game here. I'm also joined on the mic, not just by Brooke Herron, but also Cale Benson. What's up, Cale?
Hi. Great to be here.
So we got a lot of help tonight for Kick for the Cure. Coming into the game tonight, Louisville, 11-3 on the season. Niles, McKinley, 9-6. The Louisville lost to Glen Oak the other night, 2-1. Tough matchup. Niles, McKinley is on a 2-game losing streak. Louisville with 44 goals for and 8 against them. Pretty strong. Niles McKinley, goals for is 42, but they've given up 19. So goals scoring, they're pretty even, but Lady Leps have a strong defense.
Yeah, and I do expect, though, a good matchup, though. I did look at the schedule. They do have a common competitor, which was West Branch. McKinley had lost 2-1, while we had defeated West Branch 4-2, which is not a huge difference, but I mean it's a common competitor. So I'd expect this team to be good, but I still think if our defense, like you said, can do the things that they normally do, I think they're going to get a win here.
Right. So I think what happens tonight is if our Lady Leopards play their game, the rest of
just
them
like the boys, just like we said with the boys. And I'm excited to see how some of these girls are going to play. I know Sydney Sheldon has got face paint everywhere.
I know, I love it. So here we go. I'm waiting to see who's kicking off. I didn't see the coin flip. In fact, Randy didn't even see it either, so we're kind of flying blind on that.
I think Niles McKinley's going to won that toss there.
So then Leopards will get in the second half, which would be beneficial for them.
So here we go. Niles McKinley kicking it down the field. And we have our first tussle down there. Looks like it will go the Red Dragons way. Kind of a cool name, Red Dragons.
You don't hear that one very often. I mean, unless in college you have your Tiffin Dragons.
So nice takeaway by the Lady Leopards as they're going to push the action here. Nice pass.
Gives it up to Beatty.
Sammy Beatty, very quick, very fast. See how she pulls away from the opponent there?
Gets it back inside.
And so that's going to go out of bounds. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick here for the Leopards.
Looks like Paige Folk is going to take that corner kick.
I'll tell you what, she had a goal off a corner kick the other night. Look at this. Nice try. Oh, we're still in there.
Dangerous zone here for Niles McKinley. Can get a goal and shot by Reagan Beery.
Oh, nice play by the goalkeeper. Still in play here. Lady Leopards going to shoot. No.
Got to get this out of the box.
Tell you what, a couple strong shots there by Lady Leps. The goalkeeper for Niles McKinley had a nice one there inside, and that's going to go out of bounds.
And that was just a bunch of dangerous plays there for Niles McKinley, and for them to get out of there without the Leopards scoring a goal was very shocking to me with the amount of space they had.
Well, and I'll tell you what, Paige is such a good player. When she's going off the goal kick, she can put it in herself, or she puts it good placement to where she just drops it where it needs to be.
Right. When she has that corner kick opportunity, that is when she is the most lethal for her opponent, is that corner kick, because she just gets that down right into the goal.
So it'll be tapped out of bounds. Looks like it was off of the Red Dragons, so it'll be back over to Louisville. Folk will throw it in. Gets it right to her teammate. I believe that's Reese Riley, number 25. As it gets darker here, I'll need a little help. These numbers are a little bit challenging as it gets darker here. A deep kick here. Beery. Tried to get it, just couldn't quite get there. And out of bounds, so that'll go back over to Louisville. Sure does. So Lady Leps set to throw it in. Throws deep. A little too deep there, out of bounds. Lady Leps still keep possession. For all of you at home, this event, Kick for the Cure, was orchestrated by senior captain Paige Folk, who this event has not happened since 2015, and actually being a second-year captain, she did want to bring this back. I think it's a pretty honorable, cool thing to do.
Looks like one of Niles, McKinley's, I think it's number 13, she's got a cast on. She's playing with that taped up.
Well, I guess it doesn't really hurt you because you don't have to use your hands.
Right, exactly. As long as she doesn't fall on it, which, I mean, with the way it's probably taped and bubbled up, it shouldn't be a problem for her.
It's a good play.
Leopards really trying to step up here on defense. Niles McKinley trying to push it down there.
Definitely putting some pressure on our defense. That is for sure.
So here we go. I can't make out who is doing the throw in over there. Is that Lola Lucas?
Yep, that's number I think number 3, Lola Lucas. That's her. Make sure that's her number.
Lola is number 3. Yes.
Yep, that's Lola there throwing it in.
Nice toss in there. It's kind of a little bit in between, but not sure why no call over there. But play on. Nice job by Reese Riley to steal the ball. Push it up the sideline there. And no trip called.
Which is a lot different from our boys' game. I felt like the whistle was being blown a lot, and they weren't allowed to be as aggressive. But I feel like in this girls' game, they're getting away with it a little.
They're letting them play.
I mean, but they're letting them play on both ends. So, I guess if you're the Leopards, use that to your advantage. But you're gonna have to figure out what's too much aggression and what's just enough, so you're not getting that penalty called.
So nice job by the Leopards. Go back and forth here. It's going to go out of bounds, so that will be Leopard ball. Throw in. Tapped away by Niles McKinley. And I think that went off the referee.
Yeah, I think he was just in the wrong place, wrong time. But I think they're just going to play on there. Leopards had the possession of the ball at the time.
Well, it was funny this morning, the agility of the center referee of the boys game this morning as Paige is attacking the goal. Here we go. Shot. Goal.
Shot.
Leopards.
Paige Folk, number 18.
So on Kick for the Cure night, Paige Folk able to score the goal. So nice job by Paige. Handball there. So Leopards will retain possession. I'm proud of him. My man Randy Gilbert over here in the press box just busted out the binoculars. So he'll definitely be able to help us out. Nice play there by the Leopards to keep it heading in the right direction. Nice job of using her body there, protecting the ball so that it stays our possession. Up to Peyton Allen. Nice footwork here. Turns, passes it off, and deflected out by Niles McKinley. Nice defense by the Red Dragons. Back to Beery. Gonna get it up to Folk again. Oh, nice move.
There she
between
goes.
the legs.
Oh.
And right at the goalkeeper. But nice move by Paige Folk.
Red Dragons are definitely feeling the heat from especially Paige because she has carried most of the balls down the field.
So here comes Allen up the field and tried to get it to Beatty just a little out in front. Peyton turns, gets it upfield, leads Beatty.
Cuts
She's
front
trying
of the
to get
defender.
there.
Oh,
nice
dangerous
job.
play. Wow,
Goal,
what a pass.
Louisville.
25. Reese
Riley with
number
the goal.
25, Reese Riley. What a pass by Sammy Beatty. That was
a nice pass.
If she wouldn't have been able to get a foot on that ball, I think the goalie would have blocked that pass there, but her ability to use her speed and agility, get that pass off, and just left a wide open goal there for Reese. So the Leopards within 3 minutes have scored 2 goals. Just under a 30-minute mark here in our first quarter. Leopards lead 2-0 against the Lady Dragons.
Riley pushing it up the right side. Deflected out by Niles McKinley, but there's Peyton Allen. To Beery. She's going to try. She was trying to get it to Beatty just a little bit on the other side. Beatty taps it back, and it's gathered in. Nice battle here by Micaiah Sells, and she'll get a call. I think they're calling her for holding. She kind of had a hold of the other team.
That was a nice little header she had, though.
Which is interesting, seeing how the game's playing out, what they're calling, what they're not calling.
Nice job by Beatty to get it back on this side of the field. Leopards are definitely attacking the ball. Down the sidelines, foot race to the corner, and Niles will kick it out of bounds.
Dangerous spot here.
Shot.
Peyton Allen. Oh,
Goal, Louisville.
Peyton Allen.
Peyton Allen with the goal.
Number 9. Back-to-back goals within, I would say, about a minute and a half of each other.
So Peyton Allen. Lady Lap's grooving so far. They're really trying to win this one for Miss Jones down there. And they're showing how strong they can be. And it truly looks like they're coming out with the idea that they're going to play their game.
They're just playing very aggressive offensively and just putting a lot of pressure on this defense and doing a very nice job of just not only creating space, but doing good things within the space.
Right, and once they find that rhythm of what's working, they know that, and they're great at just sticking to that rhythm and just putting pressure on the defense, and you can see that happening as we speak right now.
Gonna get Paige Polk in her 18 fashion, getting her corner kick. Let's see if she could put it in herself or set her teammate up for an opportunity here. Nice job by the Dragon defense to get rid of that one, but Sydney Sheldon is going to...
Berry tried to get there, just couldn't quite get there in time. So the ball goes out of bounds, back over to the Red Dragons. I'll tell you what, guys, Red Dragons, that sounds like it should be like a rock band.
Yeah.
Nice header pass to Sammy Beatty. Forward pass.
Nice cross.
Shot on goal.
Goal kick for Red Dragons.
And out of bounds, they're going to say it is Louisville ball. Nice high kick there. And ball goes out of bounds. So that's going to go back over to Niles McKinley. Some substitutions for the Red Dragons. Nice kick on the sideline, just a little bit long. So throw in for the Red Dragons. Almost taken away there. And I believe that was out of bounds by the Red Dragons.
Yeah, it looks like to be a Louisville Leopard throw in on that one.
There we go. Leopards are in the danger zone again.
It looks like to be another corner kick for the Leopards. Looks like Paige Folk is coming over again to kick it.
Nice kick. Good height. Still
They
going.
did it.
Goal.
Number 9, Peyton Allen.
Peyton Allen again.
just a great weapon to have is Paige Folk on the corner. She can pinpoint it to an exact location where you want it, when you want it, and that really helps them score and really puts pressure on the defense.
Because I think on if not two, if not maybe three of those were off of corner kicks, just in space, putting it in a really tough zone, and this Red Dragon defense is not really knowing what to do with it.
Right.
Nice try by Beatty as she was trying to get it up the field to Allen. She saw Allen streak down the side, and she just couldn't quite get her body turned enough to get that pass down to Peyton Allen.
We're at about the 23-minute mark here. 4-0 Leopards against the Red Dragons. Looks like we're going to get some substitutes here. They're warming up down there. Be curious to see who that is here in the next couple minutes. Going to get a throw-in for the Leopards here.
Nice job. Berry gets it back. I believe that's Sydney Sheldon. Kicks it over. Oh, really nice pass to split the defense there. Shot, and that's going to be a little bit wide.
And be a goal kick for the...
And the only other meeting between these two teams, Niles McKinley, was a loss by the Lady Leopards 1-2 back on October 17th of 2007.
About 16 years ago. So it's been a minute since these two teams have faced off.
And our guru at home, Jared Heller, just chimed in with us. He said actually the last kick for the Cure was 2016. It sounds like Brianna Horton scored the game winner with 7:36 remaining in that one. So Jared Heller on point with us from Leopard Nation. That was a 4-3 win over Glen Oak, which Glen Oak always has a strong program.
Yeah.
Both boys and girls. Nice job by the Leopards, still battling here. Shot through, and goalkeeper able to scoop it up.
Just a bit too much power on that pass.
So it looks like our substitutions, when they take place, are going to be number 19, Mazzy Miller, number 4, Violet Lab, and number 7, Lily Lab. Looks like number 9, Peyton Allen, number 10, Sammy Beatty, and number 16, Alyssa Schilling will take a break for the Leopards here.
The nice thing about the Leopards is they have a deep bench. It's not like you lose anything, much like the boys today, able to make rotations and not lose anything.
Right, and a key part of that rotation is just keeping each other warm, you know, especially tonight as it's cold. Once you take a rest, your body temperatures definitely decrease. So they just need to keep being active, being warm, as I see on the sideline. Players being active, having coats on, just continuing to be warm. That's the most important part about just being in a game that's freezing cold, is just staying warm.
Niles McKinley with
Job by Reagan Beery. Stop that little offensive drive there. She's going to bring it up the side, give it up to Lily Lab.
deep shot down here. And that'll be Louisville ball. That's probably the deepest Niles McKinley has been in a while. Nice job by Reese Riley using her body there to protect the ball.
And she's only a freshman. So what's really impressing me about her is her ability with her size to just be aggressive and protect the ball and do really good things with it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brooke, on that one. With her just as a freshman being that aggressive, it's very helpful and beneficial to this team.
So here we go down the sideline. Barry's going to cross it.
Danger zone again.
Lab right there.
Goalie needs to get
Shot.
on this. Got Violet Lab kicking it around. Lily Lab.
Oh, nice
blocked.
play by the goalkeeper.
Very good pass to her, though.
Little sister to sister there trying to get one. I'm just amazed at how Niles is trying their best to keep them out of there. But the passes that are going through, I'm not sure how they're getting through the defense. But
Just definitely excellent placement.
And that's one of the girls' team's benefits is their placement with just passing. You know, their run game is very good, but their passing and placement of each other and making those swift passes down the field, it benefits them greatly to get down and towards that goal.
So here we go with a throw in on the right side. I believe that's Lola Lucas. Throws it in. Nice pass. Shot, and it's just a little bit high. So with 16:48, it's still 4-0. We'll have a goal kick here. A reminder, tomorrow, Little Leopards finishing out their season as the All-Star games are going to take place. We'll have the 5th grade game starting it off, 6th grade game, 7th, and then I believe in between the 7th and 8th grade games will be the cheerleading competition. I believe that's how the format will go. The games actually start at 11 this week, so be here early. And here we go, an attack by Leopards.
Goal.
Louisville.
number 7, Lily Lab.
So Lily Lab.
Lily Lab will make it 5-0. Lady Leps versus the Red Dragons.
And on that play, they definitely put their both running game and passing game into this situation. And again, with a great outcome. If they just keep on doing that as they are, they'll just keep on getting down into the danger zone and potentially scoring goals like that.
And the way this is continuing, we get into the second half. I'll have to confirm it's either 6 or 7 goals that could be a running clock. Or continuous clock. Berry. Oh, nice try. She was trying to get it to Folk down the side again. Kaya Sells to Folk. She's cut off there, but Page all over it. So it's out of bounds.
Got to get some more Leopard substitutions here. Number 14, Ava Heckman. Number 15, Ashley Yaron. And then number 24, Haley Folk.
Haley handed the jersey to her sister.
Yep, so number 18, Paige Folk. Number 12, Reese Klein. And number 13, Reagan Beery.
Right.
Take a break for the Leopards. Rest up there a little bit. Catch their breath. Try to stay as warm as possible.
So, and out of bounds off of Lily Lab. So the Red Dragons will throw it in here. 13:55 left here in the first half. Lady Leopards lead 5-0. Nice deflection there by Sid Sheldon. Haley Folk tried to get a foot on it and just couldn't. And we're going to have a handball. So the Leopards. Looks like Micaiah Sells. Gonna kick it. Kicks it across the field. Nice by Violet Lab. Oh, nice takeaway there.
Gonna get
Up
it
to
off.
Riley. Kick.
Shot blocked.
Blocked. Still
Danger
there.
area. Got to get rid of it here for the Dragons.
And able to get it out of there was the Red Dragons. But Leopards are still attacking here. Sheldon. Using a little movie reference here, the Leopards are on them like spider monkeys.
Here goes Reese Riley. Shot on goal, blocked.
Nice save. Nice scoop there by the goalkeeper for Niles McKinley. In case you don't know at home, we like to have fun on these streams, folks. You'll never be bored with one of our streams. At least we hope not. Mazzy Miller getting it upfield here. We've even been known to have some nicknames for players.
Yeah,
Nick,
hey, and
Nick
we even
Chubb.
like to get in on the festivities. You know, earlier I did the kick for a shirt thing where you kick it down there. Thought I broke my toe. But yeah, I did get in on that action down there. We'll not be doing that again. But super fun.
Well, and like Jack Horn, he's even coming up with nicknames. What did he call Sloan the other night? Sloan Seipold.
Something killer, I don't know.
Sloan Cold Killer.
Yeah, Sloan Cold
She
Killer.
led the team in kills for the volleyball team.
Yep, she had 15 versus Fitch, along with 6 blocks, so she had a really good night.
Yeah, she did. She was actually our Carrabba's player of the game.
Yep, big team win for us.
Austin, I'll tell you what, that was a battle. All the sets were close.
Yeah, we just got our seed. Got number 6. Not sure where we're at. But just got our seed.
Nice.
Looking to get a good draw here tomorrow.
Wow.
Interesting no call there.
Yeah, I thought we'd get the call on that one, but we didn't. So play on. That's the beauty. One thing, she just kept playing to the whistle.
Haley Folk in the position of her sister. Learned some tips and skills from her big sis. Gonna get a throw in from Haley.
Haley, also a freshman, I do believe.
Yep.
Nice job by Micaiah. Back to Haley Folk. Nice job by Reese Riley to get back there and get it.
Shot on goal. Just under 10 minutes here. Lady Leps lead 5-0 over the Red Dragons.
And folks, if you're not down here, you need to get down here. Yeah, we got some great soccer. I'll tell you what, the bake sale is absolutely incredible. And the baskets, I mean, wow.
They have so many variations. I was down there for just a quick second and I got overwhelmed on how many baskets.
Oh yeah, I mean, you name it. Any type of basket you think you might want, they probably have it.
Now, is that draw going to be at halftime?
I
Do we
believe
know?
it's at halftime. If not,
Are they
going to
start the draw at halftime or at the end of the
we've got
game?
a ball in the danger zone. Oh, and it's just a little bit high.
Be a goal kick.
Gonna get a sub here. Number 20, Olivia Lewis. For number 3, Lola Lucas will take a break here.
Yeah, I know it'll be, if it's not at halftime, they'll do it at some point in the second half. Or even, or even right after the game. We were not told that information, but we'll try to find out for all the folks at home so they can get down here and check out some baskets. They even have a TV, a bike.
Yeah, I think me and Kara we'll go down and check at halftime, see what the deal is, what's going on down there, see how the bake sale's doing, and update you guys after halftime.
I got a thing of brownies, and then I was like, heck yeah.
Got to get a throw in here for the Leopards.
Throw in by Folk. Lila Lab tried to get it. Reese Riley battling there. Niles McKinley coming the other way. The Red Dragons pushing the action here.
Job by the defense.
Lady Leps strong on that defensive end. And I'll tell you what, the game the other night against a very, very strong Glen Oak team, even though the Lady Leps lost, sound like they had a little, I want to careful how I word this because you win, you lose, okay? But it sounded like they had a little bit of a cheap goal happen. And, it's tough when something like that happens and you just kind of have to play on. But, it was tight all night long.
Yeah.
So here we go with a throw-in for the Red Dragons. And Lady Leps are on it. This is trouble.
Gonna maybe get a shot on goal here.
And
We
nice
do.
job by Mercer.
I think that was
to
the
get
first shot on goal that the Red Dragons
Yeah,
had
I mean,
for
I
the
feel like
first
we've
half.
spent a lot of time down here on our end of the field, so.
Yeah, that's like Randy said, it's the second shot on goal he believes.
Definitely the first or second, one of the two.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm sure Audrey doesn't mind just having a little lone time back there.
No. Makes her job a little easier when you have your defensive players making the job.
Well, and her and Noah are battling it out for most shutouts in a season for boys and for girls. As Noah got his 9th shutout, which is a record for the boys. He got his 9th on the season, and Audrey has 8, I believe. So she gets that 9th. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know Amelia Henderhand has the playing at Malone. She's doing pretty good over there, so she had a nice person to look after and learn from. But just taking right after, filling her shoes pretty darn well and doing a great job.
and Audrey being only just a junior, she's still got time left here.
Oh, yeah.
As the goalkeeper for the Red Dragons, able to scoop it up. But, yeah, she's still got time to really showcase herself. It's not like, unfortunately, with Noah, he got the 1 year to come in and show everybody what he can do, and he's really proved himself. I mean, when you can follow in some of the shoes that, Joe Reynolds, who was last year's goalkeeper for the boys, that's some pretty big shoes to fill, and he's come in and build them and stretch them out.
So we got a Louisville substitution, number 17, Alyssa Lingenhold for number 25, Reese Riley. Just under 4 minutes here.
So the Leopards using their bench tonight. Well, it gets some of these players some rest and some injuries healed up. I know I don't think I've seen Natalie Lab tonight. I know she dressed, but might be a good game at 5-0 to just give her an extra game to heal. I know oftentimes as a player, if you're a gamer, you don't necessarily like to come out.
Here
or
goes danger zone. Here goes Violet Lab.
Offsides called by that ref.
But, you know, come playoff time, they'll need Natalie.
Right, yep.
She's an exceptional player.
Super aggressive, super fast, really good footwork.
Yeah, and for the girls soccer coach, he's definitely utilizing this game as a rest period for Natalie and getting her ready to go off for playoffs.
So out of bounds, I believe that's going to be a corner kick for the Louisville Leopards.
It looks to be as...
Not sure who we're going to get here. Looks like we're going to get
15.
number 15, Ashley Yaron, over there for the corner kick.
Coming up on 2.5 minutes left. Nice try. Went across. Still going.
That was a close header by
Danger zone, shot on goal. Almost at the 2-minute mark here. Our first quarter.
Nice deep kick by the Red Dragon goalkeeper.
There's 2 minutes left in the first half.
Lab to Lab.
There's our 2-minute warning.
And out of bounds, so that'll be ball Red Dragons. Lily Lab passes it off.
Danger zone.
Nice scoop by the Red Dragon goalkeeper as we hit the 1:15 mark.
Close to sideline over there, but keeps it in by Leopards.
Nice
Good.
play by Haley Folk.
Yeah, good ball control there. And that's another key essential that the girls soccer team has is ball control. You know, you need ball control before you can have passing and running game. If you have ball control, running game, and passing all in the same night with a good set of off offenders, then you're going to be down in that danger zone and in that goal mostly part of the game.
And that's what we're seeing. I mean, just like you said, I mean, I feel like we've spent a lot of time down here in Niles danger zone, and we've executed on it in 5-0. We're going to go into the half 5-0. Lady Leopards against the Red Dragons.
10, 9, 8.
And the Red Dragons have to utilize this halftime and see what can we do to improve our defense. We know they have a strong running game, a strong passing game. What can we do to better our defense to where we're not down in our goal for most of the period?
Absolutely. So we're going to go to halftime here. We're going to take a little break. Lady Leps lead 5-0. Got some halftime stuff going to go on, and me and Kale are going to go down and check out the basket and see what we got.
Yeah, it should be fun.
So we'll be back with you in just a little bit. It's the Stragan Media Network.
tough. At Notre Dame, Ohio State, and in my life thereafter, I've had to walk through situations that were as challenging as it gets. A large part of my ability to overcome the challenges were the determination and toughness I learned as a Leopard athlete. Your challenge today is tough. They want to push you around and take what's yours. Fight hard and rise to the challenge to show yourself that in years to come, that as your life gets hard, you'll have the intestinal fortitude to overcome. For many years, you have trained and practiced for this moment. And show what you got.
Beatty Sports has all of your athletic needs, specializing in corporate, school, and team apparel. In-house custom embroidery and silk screening makes the Beatty Sports tradition of quality and service unbeatable. Go Leopards!
Techniques with Tori, located at 133 East Main Street, Louisville, Ohio. Call today, 330-573-4580.
Did you know that when you invest in your smile, you're investing back into your Stark County community? Welcome to Thomas Dental. My name's Tanya. I'm Dr. Mike's practice manager. Every day, we're investing back into our community. Here are just a few of our community efforts. Here at Thomas Dental, our mission is bringing smiles back to our community, one smile at a time.
The Straggett Media Network, a local broadcasting network, specializing in weather, news, sports, musical guests, weddings, commercials, visual marketing graphics. Let us take your business, school, wedding, or event to the next level. The Straggett Media Network.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Strong schools mean a strong community.
The Louisville School District stays strong thanks to our ongoing support from our residents.
Our levy will cover what the state does not provide for public schools. Since 2013, residents have renewed the Louisville Schools operating levy.
It supports busing, extracurricular activities, field trips, and staffing.
Issue 34 will be on the November 7th ballot and does not increase taxes for our current property owners.
To learn more, please visit louisvillecity.schools.org. Please vote yes.
Please vote yes.
Please vote yes.
All right, here we go, folks. Start of the second half. Lady Leopards lead 5-0 as we start the second half. Looked like Violet Lab kicking it off there to start the second half.
So I'll be curious to see what the Niles McKinley adjustment is here after the half.
Yeah, and that's a crucial part of starting this second half is that we know our Lady Leopards are strong and in the danger zone most of the time of this game. So I'm very curious, like Brooke, to see what adjustments that they do in seeing how they can push our Lady Leopards out of the danger zone and more towards midfield to the Lady Leopards' goal.
So here comes Niles McKinley trying to push it down there, but once again, Lady Leopards kind of thwart that quick run down the field. Kind of as Niles McKinley kind of a rundown here on our goals from the first half. We have Paige Folk with 1, Lily Lab with 1, Reese Riley with 1, and Peyton Allen with 2. So Lady Leopards, 5 goals, and it could have been a lot more, a lot worse there in the first
Yeah,
half.
there was a couple opportunities that the Leopards had that I was shocked that Niles McKinley got out of them.
Well, and that's one of those things that Coach Mitchell, when he goes to practice and so forth, and they watch the tape, that he can say, here, guys, you know, these are the little things that we need to do to improve. You know, even in a big, 5-0 game here, you still have teachable moments.
Yeah, so an example is if it like Glen Oak, or if you're playing a really good team, and when you get those opportunities where you can score at will, you have to be able to do it. You have to do it, because in certain games it's gonna matter when it's a 1-2 ball game or a 3-2 ball game, where you're gonna have to be able to put the ball in the net.
Right, and as I'm experienced with seeing practice tape for different sports, practice tape is one of the most beneficial things that you can have during or having a team, is having practice tape, because you can take a look at a specific option or a play and figure out what you need to do during that play, where do you need to have people, and once you have that, it all comes together and makes a good game like this.
Does look like we have a new goalie in for the Leopards. Looks like number 0, Tristan Edgen, is back there for the Lady Leopards in goal.
She's also a freshman starting. A freshman.
Tell you what, all things considered, this team, between last year's freshman class and this year's, they've got a young team. Now, they have a good mix of, they have a good group of seniors here, but they also, you talk about Reese Riley's a freshman, Sammy Beatty's a sophomore, and you can kind of go down that list. A couple of the Lab sisters are underclassmen.
Right, and with our senior group, it's very essential for our senior group to do leading the freshmen, and I think they're doing a great job at leading the freshman class, telling them and just teaching them the sport and how they can do different things, be better at ball control, just overall being a better player, and I think our senior group does that a lot.
Yeah, and it's a really good thing when you can get freshman varsity experience, because let's be real, from middle school to JV is a difference, from JV to varsity is a difference, and the quicker you can get girls experience, it just creates more opportunity for success along the road, especially when they're seniors and this junior class or this sophomore class is seniors and this freshman class are junior. You're going to have a lot of experience on this team, and they're just going to be ready to do some really good things. But that's what we're seeing right now. This senior class they had the same experience. They play a lot as a freshman, had a lot of experience coming up, and they're reaping their reward from that experience and working really hard.
Yeah, and their leadership skills are just, you could see how their leadership skills change the effect of how our freshman plays and how individualize and as a team together how each other plays.
Nice takeaway by the Leopards there. Pushing it upfield. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Unlucky hit off of 17 there on our Leopards.
Yeah, Alyssa Lingenhole there. She was just in a bad position when the ball got there. Just kind of ricocheted off of her. Nice play. Lingenhole able to pick it up and deflected. But Leopards are over there. Nice move. I believe that's Sheldon there. To Lingenhole. Nice pass there. Drops it off for Lab. Back out. Shot. Knocked down by the Red Dragons goalkeeper. She's definitely getting her workout tonight. Even with the starters out, so to speak, and some of the younger kids playing right now, we are still attacking that goal.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see. I know we have 5 goals on the board right now, but I'd be curious to see our shot ratio compared to theirs. I mean, 1 or 2 opportunities they've had, and I think we've had, if not 15, 20 shot opportunities, whether it be off of corner kick, off a throw-in, or just off an offensive drive. So Lady Leopards are really doing a nice job.
And I know from experience with just the overall soccer as a sport in general, when you have that score or that shot ratio compared to your other teams, and you're mostly down there at the other team's goal, attacking it most of the time, you're doing very beneficial and doing just an overall great job at attacking their goal. As right now in danger zone, just keep on attacking their goal, and they're just the other team needs to figure out what do we need to make adjustments to and how we can stop them.
And I think what's really amazing to me is when we're driving offensively, we're not sending our whole team down there. We have defenders back, ready to defend if a ball gets out. And here goes Niles. McKinley trying to make an attack here, shot on goal.
Nice.
Kicked away.
And as you see right there, that is an important part of this game, is when you have the ball towards your opponent's goal, you need to have some defenders staying back as in case of backup, as in this case, as you just saw. And that is what we also do very good about, is player placement, and we do a great job at that.
Gonna get a goalie kick here over to Kai Sells.
And out of bounds. So that'll stay with Niles McKinley. Coming up on the 30-minute mark here. Lady Leopards still lead 5-0. Nice. It was an aggressive play by young Lily Lab.
Looks like we're having an injured timeout.
They're calling for the trainer. And from Louisville is also going down. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
It was the 1947-48 school year, and according to information in the LHS yearbook, the Mirror yearbook staff struggled to find descriptions for the Blue Raider symbol, which is what represented Louisville High School. They brainstormed multiple options, looked at various symbols and descriptive words, and created a display of different options for students to examine. It was time to vote on the future mascot. Student voting took place during a 7th period class at Louisville High School, and by a vote of 317 to 177, the Leopard was selected. More feared and more intelligent than the lion or tiger. Vicious, graceful, leaps, hard bite, and full of fight. Here we are, 75 years later, a special anniversary year for our district. And in 1948, students at LHS that decided the future of this district would have a leopard mascot, and the community has embraced it.
And this is when the moments turn to memories. And this is when the future gets so clear to see.
And there we go. As they came out of the injury timeout, the trainers are still working with the injured player, but she's out of bounds, so they're able to play on.
And, injury timeouts, as if a player is injured, that's never good. But for a timeout, that's good for each team. The coaches can look and see and make a game plan halfway through the quarter, and we can see what's going on, what can we do to improve, and just overall get statistics and improvements.
Yeah, that's what's different about the game of soccer isn't in football, basketball, volleyball, whatever it may be. You get timeouts or opportunities to stop game and get an opportunity as a coach, especially to calm the team down, talk about some things, whether it be drawing up a play or just discussing a defense. But in the game of soccer, there's no stopping ever. So any opportunity you can get now, if a player is down, you hate to use that as that opportunity, but that really is the only opportunity you get to take a timeout and talk some things over.
Yeah, it's very rare you do see the coaches use the soccer timeouts. It's really, truly a handful of times, unless something's just going truly awry.
Down the line. Just outside.
Lady Leps. Deep pass. I'll drop back to the goalkeeper.
It's just another shot on goal. I mean, I think we've had at least 5 shot on goals within the first 12 minutes of this quarter, and that just improves everything about our offense and what we can do to get more shots down on the goal.
Get the danger zone here for the Leopards. Got to get rid of it. Shot high.
And out of bounds.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Definitely the Red Dragons during halftime. Definitely the coach definitely looked at what we need to do to get our offense more down in our Leopards goal. And I think we're now just seeing that. Our Leopards defense is still doing a great job at protecting that goal. But now we're just seeing little bits of their offense slowly but creepily getting down to our goal and making shots on goal.
So out of bounds. Red Dragons will throw in. Nice attack there by the Leopards. Still swarming to the ball. Out of bounds. Stays with the Dragons. But the nice part of it is when somebody from Niles McKinley gets it, it seems like there's two, maybe 3 Leopards, depending on where they're at on the field, just swarming to the ball.
And offensively, we're not swarming the Nile McKinley box either. I mean, we're sending 5 girls down there, but we also have 3-4 girls back defensively that are ready. Once that ball comes into their territory, they're getting rid of it immediately, and it's making it really hard on this Red Dragon offense to get anything going.
Right, and that goes back to my player placement earlier that I talked about. Our Lady Leopards have they've focused on player placement and how many players they have down at the goal and how many they have back. Once you figure that out, you can pretty much control how the game goes because you have players where you need them to be and where the ball goes. And once you have the ball, you have mostly control of the game.
Absolutely. Gonna get a throw in here. Haley Folks throwing it in for the Leopards.
Got a whistle here. Not sure what they called.
Looks like it possibly was just out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a Red Dragons throw-in.
Gonna get a Dragon throw in here. Swarmed by Leopard defenders. Gonna get another one.
Nice job on the opposite side there by the Leopards.
And right now you can see how our Leopards have their defense placement. You know, you have the line closest to the goal. That's your backup. That is your defenders. That's your main defenders. But then you also have your offenders that are another line in front of your defenders, just adding another protection layer to make sure that ball doesn't get close to the goal.
Sheldon will bring it up the sideline here. Try to beat his throws between her legs. Which always amazes me how they do that. So it looks like we're going to do the raffle. Or is it the 50-50? Going to do a 50-50 raffle poll right now. See who wins that.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick.
Uh-oh. Well, guys, I didn't win.
Aw, Rob, were you even close?
Yeah, and I had 375. So, nope.
Well, it's all right.
It's all right.
Always
It
the
went
next
to a great
time.
cause, right?
Looks like Lady Leopards have a corner kick. Looks like
The Red Dragons are going to get rid of it, though.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though, that would have been one of those things. I've had that happen before where I did win the 50-50, and actually I donated the money back to the cause.
That's one thing my family and...
Not saying that's what
Yeah,
anybody should do.
you don't have
but
to do
yeah.
it, but my family has done the same thing in years, and especially for this event. I don't think it would be a shock if the person did give it back just because of what it's going to, and just for Jalea and helping her and all we can. We're going to get a shot on goal. That's a goal.
Goal. Louisville.
Number 19, Mazzy Miller, senior captain for the Leopards. Gets a sixth goal, first goal of the second half. Makes it 6-0, 22 minutes left against the Red Dragons.
So Leopards continuing their dominance tonight. Nice play by the Red Dragons there. Starting to get down the field, and they're going to call a little push.
Sorry about that. I had my mic hiding from me. I think it's when you apply two hands, almost like basketball.
Yeah.
You apply two hands, especially in the back. You're going to get that call. There's a fine line between being aggressive and then too aggressive, and I think the ref just wants to keep it under control.
Right. And now, after this goal, great save by Tristan Edge in there, you could see that the Red Dragons offense is starting to make their way down towards the Leopards goal, but they don't have that specific pattern that they know that works.
Nice passing there, getting it up the field. That's awesome.
Gonna get a throw in. Looks like we're gonna get a substitution. Number 5, Olivia Young in.
That's a new name tonight.
Yep. For number 19, Mazzy Miller. Take a break, come out for the Leopards.
I'll tell you what's so funny this morning, or this afternoon, when we were playing. You know, who was it? Ryan Kibler. He'd come out of the game, and it looked like somebody just kicked his dog or something.
Well, I don't think it helped because he did do that he did a little leg slide, and I think he got some turf burn.
That always hurts. Just under 20 minutes left in the second half.
I'll tell you what.
Shot on goal here. Oh.
I'm sure that my friend to the right of me, Brian Beatty, could attest. We were talking about the turf burns. I can attest that my friend Brian Beatty next to me can verify this. The turf burns on this field are nowhere near the turf burns that they had in our day, because that was like playing on an indoor-outdoor carpet on concrete.
Yeah, did they even have turf back then? Right?
Fawcett and also Akron Rubber Bowl. Yep, Baldwin Wallace. Yeah, the Rubber Bowl was like playing on a rock.
Yeah. So the Leopards are still attacking here. Putting some pressure again. Gonna get a throw in for the Lady Leps.
In the county, only one school in the county that has grass. Who is it? Tuslaw. Tuslaw is the only school in the county with grass. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's something you see very often anymore.
Yeah, I knew a few years ago Marlington still had it, but
Yep.
they've got a turf field now.
Ball kicked up into the stands. Leopards are gonna get a throw in.
I think Marlington got theirs, what, 2 years ago? Or 3 years ago? I know that Sandy Valley. Oh, no. Sandy Valley, they were one of the last ones around the area to get it. And, of course, right after they got the turf done, he's telling the story. Like Ann's cart that they have, their ATV cart for medical, it caught on fire.
Oh, man.
Oh, I could not imagine.
Sorry, I'm just distracted. There's a lady down here that has this jacket, and she's showing it off to people. It kind of looks like a sleeping bag. But she's doing different things with it down there, and I'm kind of... She's got it, like, pulled up, and she pulls it down. Yeah, she's been doing some different things down there. Not sure who that is. But I need to ask her where she got that, because she's, like, doing a little model show down there, and I'm loving it.
That's amazing. And actually, you're right. She's just converted it like 3 different ways.
Yeah, she's changed it. She took it off. She showed it. I mean, she's got the whole thing going on.
I definitely think with the Red Dragons defense, they are definitely, at halftime, they definitely figured out what was going on, and they are applying the solution to that problem and just putting more pressure on our Leopards offense. As you can see, as not as many more shots on Leopards than we did in the first quarter. But, you know, that could be another decision with the Louisville Lady Leopards coach, you know, saving each player's strength for playoffs. You know, that could be also a wise decision to do.
Protection of injury.
Right.
You got a 6-0 lead, 15 minutes left.
And you think about it, next week, they have their last game next week, I believe, the Lady Leps. So you have one more game, which is here at home, and then you start in the playoffs.
Right, and that's just, you know, that's what Coach has done very well is, you know, player injury management, you know, player rest time, you know, just to prepare for playoffs in the last season game is very important. And just, you know, not going all out on this game. And, you know, you're already up 6-0 with only, like Brooke said, 15 minutes to go. So you're probably focusing more on your defense, making sure that they aren't going down into their goal or your goal, trying to score, and just less focused about your offense scoring because, again, you're up 6-0. So scoring, is not really your priority right now.
Yeah, and I think it's really good. Last year, a lot of ACLs for this Lady Leopards team. So it's really good to see all of those girls back on the soccer field, healthy, doing a really good job, and just getting after it. Gonna get a shot on goal just to the left.
Well, and you're right about that, getting healthy, because Lady Leopards last year had an enormous amount of injuries. I don't even know how many ACL
I know
injuries
for
they had.
sure there was 4 varsity or just soccer players for Louisville that had ACLs.
Yeah.
An incoming freshman has an ACL. I know that as well. So, and an ACL is just in the game of soccer, is especially for girls with the way our hips are and our knees. It's something that's common. So it's really good to see them back out healthy, playing, and obviously with no injury.
Yeah, and Coach really does a good job with preventing that ACL from, there's into a certain control where you can't control how each player reacts, but, Coach has done a great job at that.
Gonna get a substitution. Number 2, Maddie Manley for number 4, Violet Lab.
I think as we move forward here in the next couple of minutes, you'll start to see more of the substitutions down the bench here.
Yeah, and just resting some of the starters, just getting ready for, again, just playoffs, And that's what Coach is probably focusing right now during the game, is just, the game, but also focusing on how he can just make sure that all the players are getting equal time, but equal rest time, too, to get ready just for the future games that they have.
Well, and getting your bench ready too is a must, because if you can get these young ladies that maybe aren't necessarily playing regularly, you can get them some playing time so that they're ready in case an injury happens and they're called upon.
And you could treat this situation as a live practice, putting in your younger freshmen, your sophomores as a live practice right now, just utilizing that. And now in the danger zone.
I think that Niles, McKinley, the Red Dragons dodged one there a little bit.
Yes, for sure. I think they've dodged a few today.
Looks like it's going to be their goal kick. It kind of looked like the goalie touched it, but does not appear that the ref saw her touch it. So it will be a goal kick.
Oh, nice takeaway.
That was a very good ball control on our Leopards for. Oh.
Trainer Ann is running out there.
Oh, her running
to assist her.
We
love her.
As a track cross country athlete, there's just, we need to make time with her, and we need to practice our running form.
But she's trying.
But we all love her.
Yep, we're
she
grateful
does a great
for
job at her.
Yep, grateful for her. Spends a lot of time here. I think here all day.
Right.
She's been here.
Been
all
here
day.
since the morning for football. They have a JV game over at Glen Oak.
And also from having a late night with our varsity football.
So she spends a lot of time with us girls and guys.
And that's another benefit of having players healthy, is having an on-site athletic trainer that knows what she's doing and how she can prevent, injuries from happening, and how she can quickly but safely rehab that player and get them back out on the field as quickly as possible.
So it looks like she's walking off under her own power. Good to go.
So it looks like Mr. Beatty won the 50-50.
Yep.
If I heard right, he did
He
donate.
donated
He
it
did
back,
donate it
so
back, and really
very
nice,
nice,
Mr.
very
Beatty
nice.
there.
That's that's great. Yeah.
So we're just under 10 minutes here.
Yep.
Leopards lead 6-0 over the Red Dragons.
Leopards kicking it back down the other direction. 9:30. Just a little heads up on some things coming up as we're moving around here. Lady Leopard Volleyball, October 12th, senior night.
Okay.
Haven't been told the exact details as to when it's all going down. I know Coach said she'd get back to us, so
I think we're walking between 6:15. I'm not really sure, Rob, to be honest with you. I'm just showing up.
yeah. Nope.
I'm
she
just
told us
showing
it'd
up.
probably be somewhere in the
Yep.
6:15
Yep,
neighborhood.
I'm just
they will
showing up,
start.
gonna get a couple pictures, and then hopefully get a W.
Amen to that. And then, of course, October 13th, second Friday, it's Oktoberfest, downtown Louisville. It goes from 5 to 10 down there. There'll be, I believe they said pumpkin tossing contest and
Yeah,
some other
I
things.
think I've heard a lot of pumpkin-themed food,
Yes.
pumpkin-themed
Well, I know that
festivals.
I know. Well, I'll have to wait and see. I know Pogies had an issue with their trailer the other night after the football game. Had a little mishap with it, but they're planning on doing pretzels and sausages, and the bands will be the Down, Unt, and Kraut Band and Vis Anita, two polka bands for Oktoberfest. So should be a lot of fun. So come down and enjoy the fun.
Gonna get some Leopard substitutions here. I think it's gonna be number 23, Caroline Bell, number 26, Peyton Novosel, both freshmen. Gonna get an opportunity here, come into the ball game.
Right, and again, as I just keep on saying, Coach is using this game as like a live practice game, for these freshmen and sophomores. When I played, as a team on my soccer team in the past, when we were ahead like this much and we were doing this well, our coaches just use it as a practice game and just teaches us and lets us know what we can do to improve, and we can make live improvements on the game.
Absolutely. Gonna get a potential shot on goal here. Nice job by the goalie. Dangerous area. She's gonna kick it away. Gonna get a corner kick for the Leopards. So we are gonna get that substitution. Number 26, Peyton Novosel. Number 23, Caroline Bell. They are going to get number 17, Alyssa Lingenhol, as well as number 24, Haley Folk.
Just one thing currently, Audrey Mercier, who has 8 shutouts so far. If it continues, she would actually surpass Amelia Henderhan, who does have the record from 2021.
Now, will that be a conjoined shutout? Because Tristan did go in. How does that? Do you know how that works?
I
Rob?
believe it goes, and you'll have to bear with me as I don't know the exact rule on that, but I believe that it goes to the starting goalie.
Right. I believe that's how that works. Yeah.
As long as the game stays as a shutout, even though she's departed the game at this point,
Yep.
Right.
she would get the shutout.
Okay.
And Noah did set the team record today with his 9th shutout, surpassing Joe Reynolds. So now the two Leopard goalies are battling it out to see who can have the most shutouts in overall Leopard history, all gender history. So that'll be an interesting battle as both players have a couple games left, so should be fun. And that just goes to show you, not only just like we talked about before, guys, is not just the goalies themselves, but the team around them, the defense around them, helping the goalie out, getting the ball out of there, so forth. So.
Yeah, and, as I'm watching this game unfold, as a previous soccer player, I can identify, what the defense is doing and how they are protecting that goalie. And, when the opposing team comes down here into, towards Leopard's goalie, I can see what their defense is doing to prevent that from happening again and making live adjustments.
Hey, one thing I just want to kind of run across that just came across my airways here, and I kind of knew about it, but I was asked until anything was sent to me that thought I'd let the citizens of Louisville know. Steve and Jenny Kuhn have been dealt a terrible blow this week. Their son, Sean, suffered a fatal cerebral hemorrhage. Sean leaves behind his wife and 2 sons, 5 and 3. Among his many accomplishments, Sean engineered the placement of the wooden Leopard, the only vestige of the old stadium above the scoreboard. And, we want to wish our thoughts and prayers to the Kuhn family, as Sean was a really great dude. So, really nice man. And, anytime you lose a family member like that, a father should never have to bury his son, and that's tough. So, shout out to the family as we're thinking of them.
Yep, sending thoughts and prayers.
Now just hitting the 3-minute mark, down towards, it's going to be a goal kick from
So, 2:47. Not sure what the stoppage is here, other than maybe one of the players tying their shoes.
But I think the clock will just keep running.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see Lily Lab. She must have rolled her ankle or something.
Hopefully she's okay. She is walking on her own.
So that's always a good thing to have her walking it off. So goal kick here. Nice deep kick.
good ball control by the Leopards. And there's our 2-minute warning right there. Looked like it was just outside. It's going to be the Red Dragons kick. Sorry, it was a penalty. Minute 30 left.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Leopards just trying to keep it out of the goalie's way. Overall, tonight, our Leopard defense has been doing an amazing job, as you can just see, keeping the ball, from the 15-yard line up, just making sure the goalie doesn't have much action.
Gonna wind down, just about 5 seconds under a minute here. Lady Leopards are gonna get the victory, 6-0 over the Niles McKinley Red Dragons. Really nice win on a great day. 2 wins for the Leopards today.
Yeah.
Varsity boys, 2-0. 2 Brady Adam goals versus Perry. And then our Lady Leps, 6-0 win on just a great day. And get to finish off volley for a cure, kick for a cure. Sorry, I'm used to volleyball. And just a great overall day with a lot of fun. And
Great save by Payne Novus out there. About 10 seconds left on the clock.
Gonna get our 10-second countdown here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's our game.
There's our game.
Lady Leps wins 6-0 over the Red Dragons.
I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun today.
Yeah.
You know, great day. I mean, boys played well, girls played well. We were able to do a great thing today here for Kick for a Cure.
Right, 2 great games for just a great cause in general.
Yep.
And sounds like, from what I'm hearing, the
Raffle baskets are going to get called here.
Going to get called now. Yeah, they're going to be calling them here in just a few minutes. But you can go down and collect them if you've tried to buy one.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, guys. Tough choice tonight. But our Carrabba's player of the game. Who's your thoughts?
I want to go. I don't know. There's a couple of directions you can go with. Sammy Beatty had 3 assists tonight. Peyton Allen 2 goals.
I'll tell you what. She was very integral early on of being able to share the ball.
Yep.
And a couple times kind of take the ball away and turn and go.
Yep.
And then Sammy dropping them in there to be able to drop them into.
Right. And, you know, another person that could be is Paige Folk with her corner kick abilities and control. You know, getting mostly the ball. Mostly every single corner kick she took was mostly right in front of the goal and possibly a shot on goal.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Kill there. If not on every goal attempt that we've had, Paige was just an integral player with her penalty kicks, had her not only just her own goal, but was an influence defensively and offensively. So I'm gonna go with Paige Folk, I think, tonight.
So I want to thank everybody for coming on with us. I think our Carrabba's player of the game. You guys good with Peyton Allen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so our Carrabba's player of the game will be Peyton Allen. She will be our MVP of the game. She will also receive a gift card from Carrabba's. So congratulations to Peyton Allen. And I want to thank my co-hosts tonight on this fine day, Kick for the Cure. I want to thank Brooke Herron, Cale Benson.
Thank you.
For jumping on with us
here.
tonight. Definitely added some stuff to it. But I want to thank everybody for coming on. We had a great time. We had a great day today doing all the games, and goes through a great cause. So that's the year for Kick for the Cure. So we're going to be signing off here for the night. We'll be back tomorrow for Little Leopards All-Star. We'll have soccer next week, boys and girls, and we'll have senior night for the Lady Leps. If you're not doing anything Thursday night, get down and support those Lady Leopards on senior night. They deserve it. So I want to thank everybody for coming on with us. We had a great time. And Lady Leopards are victorious 6-0 here at Leopard Stadium over the Red Dragons of Niles McKinley. So have a great night, everybody. This is Rob Johnson with the Straga Media Network.
Michelle Schaefer, Carrie Shambo,